Great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Good luck.
Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. That jab had to hurt. That counter punch caught him clean. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
And he scores with the counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. There's a scoring blow. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Those counter punches have to hurt. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Get that jab back. Just box him. Be smart. Get your shot.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. I need to get back out.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? The perfect counter lands. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws. And did you see that? And Sugar Ray is rocked. Try to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judge. Hold that thought! Oh, Leonard just got rocked! I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Khan in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good work, he was thinking.
Let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, beast.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on end of what you do.
And then breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back.
Vary it up a little bit so we can't figure out. Great work.
Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. Get your mind back on.
The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out. Just stay focused.
Better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
Good work, he was thinking. He was smart.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Think about the defense and remember what you do. Good work. Just a...
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Beautiful counter punch. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Nice counter. That counter shot lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let...
Oh my God, Johnny! This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan! Disaster averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. At this point, you've got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
It's a bad round, all right, but we don't care. Go out there and
It worked. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this.
You've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and
Behind your jab, basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again.
timing already. The right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking up a few.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
He's hurt, he's ready to go. But you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride.
Here we go to the fourth round. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing, it absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
The jab not finding its target. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Nice counter punch. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. Nice job by him to block that jab. And he scores with the counter. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. They exchange punches. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if...
in this fight, now you're going back into it.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
There's a counter shot. That left hook misses. And he misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. And he fails to score with that left hook. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Both men step back for just a moment. Those counter punches have to hurt. He threw a punch and just got countered. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. Not worried about these two fighters gassing out. As this
I need to win this one.
Here we go in the 6th round. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we... So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Sugar Ray Leonard. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, and you continue.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Oh he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
That left hook doesn't find its target. They exchange punches. You know, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Catch and shoot. No rest for the weary. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that.
Get your minds on the job.
Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
His stamina is off the charts. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Because you've got a good...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! Amir Khan in some real trouble! And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Amir Khan has rocked! How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
The stamina is off the charts. Perfect counter lands. So much for boxing. This is a fight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down.
Get your mind back. Get your focus.
And we enter the 8th round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Jab misses. They blocks the jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Looking to land the hook. Incredible work rate. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. So the judges can't make up their mind. It is a draw. No winners,